Just a quick shout out to my mom who gave me these adorable earrings. I'm obsessed. Well, the pandemic's been tough on a lot of us, but my mom discovered solace in shopping online. And I don't mean shopping at our favorite brand stores, I mean shopping on Facebook. Okay, anyhow, let's get into it, okay? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm also new to it. I have no idea what I'm doing, but right now I am an anxious doodler, and you know, the pandemic, the lockdown, number of cases around us, the numbers, the variants, and so many different things that generate so much of paranoia. I think I found like a sense of peace and love in creating art. And the truth is, creation of art can be very healing, very nurturing to your mind, to your body, to your soul, because you are creating something that is beautiful. You are putting out something beautiful in this world, and you are taking the time and effort to do it, which gives it a lot of value. So I highly recommend doodling. If you're really interested in doodling, you should definitely try it. Okay, so this is the third part of my series of self-care doodles. To me, it was really important to address this, since we do not know what the new variants, the new mutated virus, or the all the things that are happening around us. We don't know what's coming. We don't know what the evolution of the virus is going to bring in, whether it's going to create a super bug. So just to be on the safe side, it is important to practice your self-care this season. And by self-care, I mean wash your hands, wear a mask, and please stay at home. So I really started out this whole doodle. I really started out trying to make a mandala because I thought that would be so cool. But mandalas can give me some serious anxious spirals because mandalas are a little too perfect for my style, and they're perfectly symmetric, and you know how you see those perfectly prettily amazingly drawn Pinteresty sort of perfectly computer generated, some of them are computer generated mandalas that especially you see on Pinterest. Well, those give me some serious anxiety spirals. So I decided to scrap it. I also do not have the attention span for a mandala, so as much as I love mandalas and I love and respect them, sometimes it can be really overbearing. So I moved out of that. I moved on to creating a doodle that I have been very excited to create, and that is the skyscraper skyline. And I do not know how many years I've been waiting to create this, but I was just so excited to do it because it's just something that's been on the bench forever, ever since I was in design school, I guess. If you look at any skyscraper, whether you look at New York City, you look at Mumbai, you look at Singapore, you look at Malaysia, what are skyscrapers? They're nothing but, how do you put it? They're nice, extra long columns with slabs of concrete. So you have vertical, you have horizontal, and they're filled with square windows, right? Square windows. So that's the whole gist of a skyscraper. So all that you need to do is draw vertical lines, horizontal lines, and squares, and you've got a skyscraper. And it should have been easy. And it was easy, but I'm still not a pro doodler. If you do watch it through, don't forget to attempt it too, okay? And don't forget to make a skyscraper. It's easy. skyscrapers are essentially made of three parts. The first being, vertical columns. So you just need to build like nice long columns, and then you have slabs of concrete which make the floors, so horizontal lines, and then you have square windows. Once you've drawn vertical and horizontal, you already have a square. So yeah, try to mix those elements to create something like this, like what I'm drawing, and have fun with it, okay? But just heads up, I did not finish all of it in one day. I took at least 3 days to film this, and trust me, it's okay to take 3 days to film this, because to actually complete a project, because the point of doodling is not to exert yourself, but to give yourself a certain amount of mental balance. It is only to help you stay distracted away from your anxious thoughts or your depressing thoughts. It is a way of bringing yourself away from those emotions which you are not able to deal with. So that is why I doodle. I started doodling about a year ago. Actually, I started attending drawing classes almost 1.5 years ago, and I enjoyed it so much that I just kept drawing, and I realized that the process of drawing has helped me heal, and that is why I want to encourage everyone watching this doodle to attempt some form of drawing. It's not very difficult. It might be overwhelming at first, but you will eventually get there. So I just wanted to zoom in a little bit to show you the imperfections of my doodle. And the reason I'm doing this is just to show you that imperfections are not a mistake. They are what brings in character to your drawing. They are what makes it unique. And you need to know that anything that is created by hand usually is not perfect. It's not symmetric. It's not perfectly symmetric. And yeah, you're gonna make small mistakes, but that is what makes it look better. That is what makes it look unique. That is what makes the drawing that you create, how do you put it? It makes it one of a kind. You can't replicate it. Nobody else can. And that's the beauty of anything that's handmade. I also want to take the opportunity to say that why I'm saying stay at home instead of socially distance, we've been told wash your hands, wear a mask, and keep your social distancing. I personally never understood why they said social distancing, because if you live in a big city, social distancing is not a real option. When you step out of that grocery store, there are going to be way too many people. You know what a weekend looks like in a big city. If you've ever lived in a big city, you probably know what I'm saying. It's close to impossible to keep and maintain good social distancing. Staying at home is a safer option than social distancing. When I say stay at home, I don't mean isolate yourself from the rest of the world. I'm also saying trade your evening night out or your dinner plans to instead cook with your family, or maybe trade your night out instead to have a drink in a virtual meetup call, or do something virtually with your friends, because now we have so many options to do that. And do it. Connect with your loved ones. It's important, but don't step out of your house unless it is absolutely necessary. I understand if you're a doctor, if you're a delivery person, or you're a taxi driver, or you're some sort of random work that requires you to go to work. I fully understand, but you can avoid going out. For the rest of us, we can avoid going out. If you don't have to go out, if you can work from home, work from home. I know we all crave to be in a setup with working with other people who can
I know it's been difficult to just sit at home and do your work sometimes, and it's incredibly difficult. I understand even college students are having a bad time staying at home and watching their virtual classrooms, which can be boring because we need a friend to giggle with. And I definitely think it's been difficult. Virtual meetings can be boring. I've attended a few of them myself, but it's necessary. So, as much as you can, stay at home, work from home, have fun at home, cook a meal with your family, and trade it for your night out.
So if you reached the end of this video, you probably liked it. I hope you give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it with someone who might like it too. And don't forget to attempt it and share it with me on Instagram. Okay, doodling is, I know these past few doodles have been a little complicated, so I'll probably show you a few simpler doodles in my next few episodes. I totally understand, not everyone can be a pro at it. Mine are not perfect, but they're okay. I mean, they're not like perfect, but they serve the purpose of redirecting my anxious thoughts into creating something that's good and beautiful and productive. I mean, if nothing else, it makes me smile that I put so much effort into creating something that other people actually like. So if you attempt it, don't forget to share it with me on Instagram. Okay, that's my ID. Don't forget to share it. Until next time, probably in the next maybe I try to post weekly. Hopefully next week. I'll see you. Bye.